Hi, this is Godfrey, your trusted mentor and your business coach. In this video, I'm going to talk about how to build a six-figure business in just 6 months using what you already have. So let's dig in. So let's assume you're a qualified professional. You are frustrated. You are not happy where you are. You are planning to exit your job. Maybe you want to start a business. Maybe you want to do something, that's actually resonate with your purpose. So you're sitting here and you're thinking, how do I leave this environment? How do I exit this environment so that you can pursue your purpose? Okay, so there's few things that I want to first share with you, which are very, very important. Okay, number one, you must have the knowledge of the thing that you want to pursue. Okay, if you want to pursue business, you've got to go and begin to gather information, learn some business, buy books about business. Okay, so depending what business, maybe you want to be in coaching like myself, maybe you want to be in teaching, whatever it is that you want to do, go and get knowledge about that. So that's important. The second thing, look at your experience that you have already gathered in the past, 5, 10 years. All right. See this experience. How can you use this experience in the marketplace? Who can you help? Okay, using this experience that you have. So you need to look at your experience, which is very important. Thirdly, look at your skills. What are the skills that you have learned? What are the skills that you've gathered? How you can take those skills and use them in the marketplace, maybe to start a business or to build something. Okay, so look at your knowledge that you have, look at the experience, and look at your skills. So those are important things. Don't just, emotionally exit your job if you are not in a space to do so. So look at those things. The knowledge that you have, is it enough? Maybe you still need to go and get more knowledge on that area. The experience and the skills, those are important things. Okay, so let's assume you've lost your job. Like myself, I lost my job in 2016. Maybe you are retrenched, or the company is closing, or the company is moving, or something happened that made you to lose your job. All right. Secondly, probably you are not happy. Like I said, you want to exit the job market and you want to go and start something for yourself. So those are the three, criterias. You want to start a business probably, and you are frustrated because you lost your job, or you're not happy, or you want to start the business. So what is the process that you need to go through in order to make sure you can sustain your life? Okay, number one, you're sitting there, you say, how and where do I start? I've lost my job. I'm not happy. I want to exit or want to start a business, using your knowledge, your experience, and your skills. All right. Where do I start? Okay. So that's a big question. First, get knowledge. Like I've said, this is very important. It's very critical. Go get knowledge in the area where you want to focus, or in the area where you want to go and pursue the business, okay, or start something. Go find knowledge. Okay, go get books about that particular subject. Go attend seminars that about that particular subject. Look for someone who has done what you want to achieve, and actually engage them. Go get information. All right, because information is going to help you to expand your mind. By reading books for the last, what, 15 years, I've bought books on business, on entrepreneurship, books on money, books on lead generation. So I've bought books around the areas that I want to focus, around the areas that I want to develop, so that I can expand my mind. And I must say, through these readings, I've expanded my mind. It has given me some ideas. I've looked at people that are doing what I'm pursuing to do. I've gone into their YouTube. I'm following them on social media so that I can learn to expand my knowledge. Okay, now let's talk about the learning. This is where you discover your purpose and your positioning. Okay, so this is very, very important. So as you look on our the logo here, or our framework, the learning process. Okay, this is where you discover and position yourself. So I want to talk about three things under the learning, under this framework, under this phase of learning. All right. So the first thing that you need to learn, understand your purpose, the why. Why you want to start what you want to start, why you want to start a business, why you want to start a coaching, program, why you want to develop programs, why you want to coach, teach, and consult. So understand your purpose, because that will help you to understand your calling into this area. The second thing, look at your core skill. Okay, are they transferable? Can you take your skills and use them in order to generate income, in order to, find clients that you can serve, those that have a problem that you have identified? Okay, look at your core skills. Don't just exit. Okay, don't just start a business without going through this process, which is very, very critical. The third thing, look for target niche. In other words, who are the people that you want to serve? So this is very important, because you need to understand that once you exit and you start a business, you've already identified people that have a particular problem that you can solve using your skills, your knowledge, and your experience. Okay, so that is very critical. So that's very important to identify these three things: understand your why, identify your core skills, and then identify the people that you want to help using your skills, your knowledge, and your experience. So if you are more interested, you can actually get a book. We've wrote the book in 2025. It was launched in August 2025. The book is titled Beyond the Degree, as you can see it on the screen. Get a copy for yourself. This is where you can go and learn the things that I've done personally to transform my life to where it is today. So here's a link. If you really want to get knowledge, you want to learn some of the important information, go get a book. There's the link there. I will see you in the next video. Cheers.